What's up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on October 12th, 2021. The Universal Monsters, which are Walgreens exclusives, are starting to show up in some Walgreens locations. I know in my area, I've actually seen the stands set up, but I haven't seen the pops on them yet. So I will be looking for those pretty soon in my own area. I do think these are some pretty cool looking pops there. The 10-inch Michelangelo, which is a Walmart exclusive, is starting to show up in some Walmart locations. The same thing goes for the Christmas ornaments and then also the metallic dark side as well. So there's a couple of things to be on the lookout for at Walmart, and I'm actually going to cover some more in a moment here. And then you see here also that the Marvel gingerbread pops are starting to show up in stores, and that does include the diamond variant of gingerbread Thor that is a Hot Topic exclusive. So also at Walmart, you can be on the lookout for the 10-inch Gizmo with the 3D glasses and also the glow-in-the-dark Sylvie, of course, from Loki. Now, there are some things that you can pre-order with Walmart. That's if you trust their shipping enough. You can go to the website, and these pre-orders are available. That does include the 10-inch Dream Team Magic Johnson and the 10-inch Dream Team Larry Bird as well. They also have a 10-inch Zombie Iron Man, which I'm still debating whether I want to pick that up or not. But if I'm going to get that, I'll probably wait and pick it up in store. Also, they have the mini puffed with headphones and also a glow-in-the-dark variant of Gauge with Church from Pet Cemetery, excuse me. So yeah, you can be on the lookout for those pre-orders online. Like I said, if you don't really trust Walmart shipping, you can just be patient, and of course those will eventually be in store. Now, as far as Funko.com is concerned, their latest releases are actually still available. Last time that I checked the site, that does include the exclusive Pan Am Stewardess. And do remember that there are a couple of common Pan Am Stewardesses as well. And then, of course, the Day of the Dead Flash as well is still available. Last time that I checked, like I said. So if you're interested in those, go ahead and get them. Because remember, usually once the exclusives sell out, then most of the time they don't get a restock. I do want to give this reminder that the Venomized Doctor Doom, which is a FYE exclusive, does have a glow-in-the-dark chase variant, and you can pre-order that right now. So yeah, if you're trying to be a completionist with the Venomized line, that might be one that you want to go ahead and grab, and good luck with that chase there. That is a pretty cool looking chase with that glow. Now, do remember that the latest Ash Williams pop, which is a common figure, does have a bloody chase variant that you can be on the lookout for. And then with Target, they do have that iron variant of one of the dragons there from Game of Thrones that you can be on the lookout for. The name, I think, is Rhaegal. I'm not sure exactly how to say it, but yeah, be on the lookout for that one if you are interested. So the exclusive Dream Team Michael Jordan, I mean, yes, it is an exclusive, but it's actually with a couple of different retailers. So you can order this with Champs, Foot Action, and Foot Locker as well. Go with whichever retailer you trust, the most to ship it out without any damage, basically, whoever you trust the most. And this actually is shipping out. It is ready to ship out once you get that order in. The Chalice Collectibles exclusive Inosuke with Chase is starting to ship out as of next week. Okay, within a week or so, it will be shipping out. So be on the lookout for that. Of course, there is a Chase variant that I know some people are really hoping that they get. And this actually should have a restock by the end of the year. It'll be around the end of the year that this restocks on Chalice Collectibles website. Once that restock becomes available, I will try to give you all a heads up, at least by doing a community post, if I get that opportunity to do so for you all. You get a look here at the glow on the Amazon exclusive White Lantern Wonder Woman. Last time I checked the site, this was not available to purchase directly from Amazon. You all remember, when you shop on Amazon, even if it's an Amazon exclusive pop, you got to look at the retailer to see if it's actually being shipped from Amazon, because there are some outside sellers that will list on Amazon and actually raise the prices. So, make sure you're checking to see where those pops are coming from whenever you order on Amazon. You also see here that Toys R Us is getting an exclusive Jeffrey as Robin. I don't think this is any surprise. There's been a couple of other of these Jeffrey Pops here. I think people in Canada mainly will be able to get a hold of this because Canada still has those standalone Toys R Us stores, whereas here in the U.S., Toys R Us has partnered with Macy's. I don't know if those stores have actually started to open up yet, like the store within a store just yet. So I'm not sure exactly how this release is going to work in the U.S., if it will be available in the U.S. If I learn any more about this pop, though, Jeffrey as Robin, I will try to update you all. So we see here the next bounty hunter within this series that is going on with GameStop, and the latest bounty hunter here is Zuckus, I believe is how you say the name. If you're interested in that one, you can pre-order it online or you can pre-order it in store, of course. And then you see here that Loungefly has some wallets and also some pin sets focusing on Star Wars characters, so you can check out their website to see if they have these available to go ahead and order. Still focusing on Star Wars, you can expect some Star Wars reveals every Tuesday throughout the rest of this year, and I think these are mainly going to be with Amazon. I wouldn't be surprised though if some other retailers get in on this as well. But basically, yeah, there are going to be a lot of Star Wars reveals coming up throughout the rest of the year. Remember to check every Tuesday to see what is going on. So right now, you can pre-order K2SO with pin, and that's actually one of my favorite droids. I really do like that droid there. And then also there is Moroth, I guess is how you say that character's name. I'm really not familiar with this character, but I do like the design though, especially his weapon. I think the weapon looks really cool. But yeah, again, these pops are available for pre-order with Amazon. So I know some people, like I mentioned this last time, I know some people are not crazy about these DC shop releases because, I mean, the price of the pops already are $17.50, and then the shipping is a bit hefty. It'd be nice if they offered like a bundle deal on these figures here, but it is what it is. These 4 figures are available to order right now. That does include that Diamond Batman, that metallic King Shark, the glitter Wonder Woman, which is like a diamond variant there, and now we have this metallic Peacemaker, which I'm probably going to end up adding this to my collection, but I know I'm going to be kind of frustrated because I got a feeling once his show debuts, which should be in January, I think, I wouldn't be surprised if Funko ends up doing a chrome variant of him as well, with the chrome helmet. But we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, like I said, for right now, all 4 of these figures are available to pre-order if you are interested in them. So Funko did reveal these cereal boxes, Foodies Pops, which I don't completely get it myself, but I know some people are a big fan of, and these aren't necessarily ad icons, but I know some people are into the ad icons and they've kind of embraced the Foodies Pops as well. So maybe you want to add these to your collection. I do think a mix of the ad icons and Foodies Pops together would look all right. I know some people aren't super crazy about that, but yeah, if you're a big fan of ad icons, I think the Foodies fit right along with them pretty well. So you see here that, of course, that they have the Fruit Loops box, and there is a plush variant there as well. With Captain Crunch, there is going to be the Crunch Berries variant, which is a Hot Topic exclusive, and then with Trix, there also is that plush as well. So these common items are available for pre-order right now with various retailers. Now, if you have not checked out the previews for Encanto, you might want to check them out. This movie looks like it's going to be pretty entertaining. The visuals are pretty amazing. The music sounds like it's going to be pretty good. So I think this could be a very entertaining movie. And of course, you see these pops here that are available for pre-order right now with various retailers. And then you see this Amazon exclusive art series, Winnie the Pooh. I'm still not the biggest fan of art series pops. And with this figure in particular, I really wonder how well it's going to turn out. It seems like there could be some issues with the design being stretched out on certain parts of his body. We'll see how that works out. Definitely let me know what you think about this particular art series pop here for Winnie the Pooh. And of course, like I said, you can go ahead and pre-order this one right now if you are interested. So yes, of course, we have more Marvel's What If pops on the way. These pops here mainly focusing on the last 2 episodes, but there's one here that, the Thanos figure, I would say, that one kind of goes back to, can't remember which episode that was. I want to say the second one maybe. But regardless, there are some very cool Marvel's What If pops here. We got Killmonger in the mix now. We got Gamora, which I've seen some people saying that, the coloring doesn't seem right with Gamora, but we'll see what the actual pop looks like. We got the Frost Giant Loki, which I think is pretty awesome there. We got another Captain Carter, which I like this one. It looks a little bit more battle ready. I do like that look there. Now, if you look at the exclusives here, of course, there's going to be a GameStop exclusive, Infinity Ultron, which I think is pretty awesome. And unlike some some people, you know, I still think it would be very cool if we get another variant of this version of Ultron with the mask actually raised up. That would be pretty cool to see. Don't know if that's going to happen or not. Like I already mentioned, of course, we do have this variant here of Thanos, which I kind of like him in the Ravager gear. I think that's a pretty cool look for him. You see that, by the way, he's a Target exclusive. And then Target also has that other variant there of, I guess you could say, Vision, kind of mixed up there with, if you haven't seen the last 2 episodes yet, I really don't want to say too much, but I mean, you see what's going on here. Of course, he's mixed up with another character there. I'll just leave it at that. The Watcher, surprisingly, is going to be a Funko.com exclusive. I'm not too happy about that, because now I'm going to be on edge, really hoping that I can get a hold of that figure. I think a lot of people want the Watcher, so yeah, I think this is going to be a highly sought after figure there on Funko.com. Whenever that drops, I expect it to sell out pretty quickly. And maybe the same thing as well for this variant of Killmonger as well, you know, could sell out pretty quickly. We'll see what happens with that though. But yeah, these figures are coming soon. I definitely want to hear your feedback though. What do you think about these particular pops? You know, these Marvel what if figures. So as far as NYCC is concerned, remember, Funko did not display there. They did not have a booth there, but there were some Funko retailers there, including Bait, and they did have their exclusive Saitama pop. Of course, that's One Punch Man, and you see that he actually has the Bait bag there with him. Yeah, so people were able to pick that one up, and of course, you can check for it on Second Market if you're interested in it. The Funimation also had their Shigaraki and Overhaul 2-pack. I think these are just commons put together in a 2-pack, but if you didn't have those pops previously, maybe you would want them together. Again, that's something that's being sold on the Second Market, and I'll just say this, don't rush and pay a high price for any of these items, because I expect prices to come down, because so many people are trying to sell the same items right now on the Second Market. So, you know, sometimes it pays to be patient. Now, remember, of course, that the Hot Topic exclusives for NYCC Virtual Con were delayed, and they should be out by December. I did want to point out, I said previously I wasn't sure if the Pumpkin King actually had a chase variant, but he does, and it is him on fire, basically, and this does have a glow effect to it. So that is a chase I definitely would like to have in my collection. You know, I'll see what happens with that, though. And then Funko was called out for their poor shopping experience with the Virtual Con NYCC, you know, especially for Funko.com. And I think rightfully so, honestly. I mean, I don't want to go on about it, because people have already said plenty about it online, but we know that this was a rough experience, and something was definitely not right about that system. I mean, when your number starts to go up, I mean, you're waiting in line, you're in the queue, and your number keeps going up, and the time that you're waiting, you know, it keeps going up. That's what I'm referring to when I say number. The time that you're waiting keeps going up. Something is not right about that. So hopefully Funko can make some changes and get that system back right. I feel like it's been better sometimes in the past, and maybe, who knows, maybe they need to stick to a lottery system. Who knows? But yeah, something was definitely not right about that release. And like I said, they got called out for it, and hopefully they will adjust accordingly. So Gabriel Iglesias, I did mention this previously, he did release his Lucha Libre pop, or just Lucha Pop, I think is what he's calling it, at Funko Hollywood. It is limited to 5,000 pieces. If I remember correctly, I think he signed the first 500 of the pops. So of course, this is another one of those pops that a lot of people are trying to sell on the Second Market. I expect the prices to come down just because there's so many people trying to sell it. So again, I would not rush and pay a high price for this. I would just kind of wait and see where the prices settle on that figure. And by the way, again, Funko Hollywood, so I don't know if it's going to be available in any other way beyond the Second Market with resellers. Twisted, they actually did have a showing at New York Comic Con, I believe, and they pointed out that they have pops on the way. For right now, they just shared the silhouettes, though we don't know what the actual pops are going to look like. Of course, when I learn more about those, I will share that with you all. And there is a new Aang pop on the way. I think this is a really awesome looking one. I love the bending effect going on there with him. This one may actually be released along as part 2 of the New York Comic Con Virtual Con. And yes, there is going to be a part 2, and I am going to get into that, some other figures that should release along with that part 2 of the con. So you see here that and these are some figures for the most part that had been rumored previously. So John Lennon in the NYC shirt, does seem like that's going to happen there. You know, that we see that official looking pop there that should be part of the second. And I'll be honest, it almost feels like there wasn't really a first part because of the way things went with this con so far. But like I said, there's a part 2 on the way. John Lennon will be a part of that. This blue Superman figure I think is really awesome. And if you know anything about the blue Superman, of course, you know they have to do a red variant as well at some point. But yeah, I really like that design. That's definitely one I would like to add to my collection. Punchline as well. I've only read, I think, one storyline for her so far within DC Comics, but you know, she's a cool enough character that I think I would like to add her to my collection as well. From Transformers, we see here Trax is getting a pop figure on the way. There's another Geralt popped on the way. Stupid Sexy Flanders, I think, is an amazing pop figure that I think a lot of Simpsons fans are going to go for. And that one had been rumored previously, so yeah, that one looks legit. That's, like I said, I think going to be pretty popular. And then another version of Cad Bane. This is a new Cad Bane figure that should be available as well. And I don't think these are the only figures that we're going to see. I may have missed something. You can definitely, you know, add it down in the comments. But yeah, there is going to be a part 2. And when I learn the dates, when I learn more information about the releases, of course, I will share that information with you all. Just give me time and let's wait and be patient and see what happens with this second part of the convention. Now, I do have a couple of rumors here. Remember, some of these may pan out, some of them may not. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But it does seem like there is a Blacklight Hawkeye on the way. I'm not sure which mold they're going to go with. I don't know if it's going to be the classic Hawkeye or a movie Hawkeye. We'll just have to wait and see. It seems like Cusco, of course, from the Emperor's New Groove, is getting a soda with a Chase variant. And I wouldn't be surprised if they have the human form of him as maybe the common and then maybe the llama as the Chase. You know, we'll have to wait and see what happens. They could flip-flop that, but we'll see. From The Simpsons, we could be getting Obesus Homer, Partigula Bart, Emperor Montimus, and Marjora Marge. I think is how you say those names. Those should be some pretty interesting looking pop figures if they pan out to be true. And then it seems like we're getting some pops here based on Fairy Tail and Yu-Gi-Oh as well. I'm not even going to butcher these names if you're familiar with those properties. I mean, you see the list here. And of course, if I learn any more about these releases, of course, I will share that information with you all. So you all, that is going to do it for this edition of Funko News. As always, I hope that you got something out of it. Definitely let me know which figures you are interested in, which ones you hope to add to your collection. Let me know what you've picked up recently as well and what you have seen in stores recently. Maybe you've actually come across those Universal Monsters already. Definitely let me know about that. If you haven't done so already, please make sure that you drop a like on the video. That's a very simple way to show some support. Share the video if you think it's going to help out other collectors. Like you saw at the beginning of this video, I am working on a Halloween giveaway, which I will announce very soon. So do be on the lookout for that. But yeah, thank you all so much for taking the time to check this out. And I will talk to you all again real soon.